Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. Hello, I'm SANDHYA MANNE. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. Welcome to yet another Zentangle Mini Project. For today's Focus Flight series, our focus tangle is CREST V.2 by Suzanne Davis. CREST V.2 is a beautiful border tangle. It can also be used as a filler tangle. I plan to use two other tangles for today's project. I will be working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are with our supplies. This is our white square tile and I have my black Micron 01 or 08 black Micron just in case if I need to add blacks, and of course I have my pencil and stub. So those are our supplies for today's session. So let's get started. Today's focus tangle is CREST V.2. So for today's session I am going to start off without a border. So we're going to start with a plus and a cross. So I'm going to make a plus somewhere in the center of the tile like this, and a cross. So I'm not going to worry too much about the length, although I'll try to make sure that it's all equal, but that's okay if it is slightly off. Okay, so this is going to be my initial string. So let's go ahead and start with our first tangle, which is a fragment. So we are going to use a triangular fragment to fill this section up, and this is called L16. So I'm going to start off with inking these lines. And now I am going to connect these lines to form a triangular shape. And notice how I'm kind of giving it a little rounded finish, but if you wish to make it straight, that's fine too. Okay, so then I start with a dot in the center of this section and I pull out a line from the corners to the center like this, and then I kind of add aura lines, which is slightly curved, to each of these lines. So I'm going to add maybe 2 sets like this, but if you have a bigger space, you can probably add 1 more set. Like that. So okay, so let's repeat this one more time. I'm going to add a dot in the center of this triangle section and pull out a line from the corners to the dot like that, and then I'm going to add aura lines that kind of forms like a pod, so about 2 on each side of the line. So like this. So I'm going to repeat this all around. So one more time. So I'm going to go around doing this in each of these sections. So here it is, all done, right? So now the next thing that I am going to do here is fill this gap up. So maybe I'm going to add one more on both sides like this, and then I'm going to fill this gap up. If you have more space, you can do this, but if you already have very little space, then you don't have to add this extra. You can directly fill that teeny tiny space with black. Okay, and similarly on this side, we're going to add my absolute favorite tipple, and we're going to fill this section, these gaps up with black like that. So again, if you have very less space, you can directly add the circle. Because I have quite a huge space here, I'm adding another extra line, pulling out an extra line before I add my circle. Okay, so here it is, all done. So next, our next step is going to be adding a very fine aura line that kind of goes along with that previous shape. Okay, so I'm going to give another aura line which is slightly wider, and this goes along our previous line. There. So now I am going to do Knightsbridge, which is alternating black and white. So I am going to leave some space and kind of add lines first, and then we shall go back to add our blacks. Okay, so I'm going to use my thicker tip pen to kind of add the blacks. So here it is, all done. Now I'm going to use my 01 micron to add another aura line right around this with a pen. Okay, so I'm going to use my pencil to create another border line somewhere here. So don't worry if it is not perfect, that's perfectly all right. We're just marking an outer line. So make this very gentle. So something like that. And now we should start with our focus tangle CREST V.2. So I'm gonna start somewhere here. Go around, go further like this, and then curl in. I'm going to pull out another line like this. Okay, and I'm going to start again, start on this, go out, touch that pencil line and kind of curl in and pull out another one. So we're going to repeat this all around. Okay, so I have this all done. Now I'm going to start from here, from this corner, and pull out a line like this, slightly curved, and I'm going to add more lines coming out like this. So we're going to do this again. Okay, so let's repeat this for each of our sections that we have created. Do you see how lovely this looks? So I'm going around adding lines like this. So take your time to go all around this. Okay, it's a lovely finish, and it's real fun to see how this turns out. So when you're making the lines, you have no clue how this is going to turn out. But as you finish, this whole thing comes to a different shape. Here it is, all done. So we can either leave this at this, or I'm going to add, I'm going to add a bit of black right at the end like this to give it a nice depth. So again, this is optional, but I think it adds a nice fun touch. So go ahead and add your blacks like this. So I'm going to go around, do this for each of my crest V.2. Be nice and gentle, make sure it looks like it's nicely, has a good finish like that. Okay, one more. So go around and add black. Okay, so here it is, all done. I love the way it looks. It just creates this fun floral effect. So now let's get to shading. So we're going to start with the center. So I am going to add my pencil right here, right at the center, like that, and here at the end. Okay, so let's blend this out. There, all done. So we're going to leave the Knightsbridge as is. And now for this, for crescent V.2, I'm just going to add my pencil right here along this line. So when I blend this, it's this lovely effect of layering. So I'm going to do that all around. So I'm also going to go around this circle here. There, I like the way this has turned out. Now if you wish, you can add pencil all around this, the outside, but I'm going to leave it like this. I like the way this looks, so let's call this done. But before that, we need to put our initials. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to put my full-on name here. So there it is. Now let's journal this. Today's date is 9th of April 2021, and this is YouTube. Focus Flight Series. And we worked with Fragment L16, and we also did Knightsbridge, and of course we did CREST V.2, which was our focus tangle. So here it is, all done. Hope you had fun on this safari with me. I would love to see your creations, so head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your works there and check out the creations by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya. So I get to see your lovely works there, and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use, and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, send me an email to get information about my group classes or to schedule your private sessions. Slots for the month of April are now open. Also do check out my online courses at teachable.com. I do a Facebook Live every Friday at 10 AM India time on my Facebook page at SANDHYA MANNE Studio. Do join me there and let's tangle together in real time. To receive my weekly newsletter, click on the link Tangle Organizer in the description. Claim your free gift when you sign up and get updates on my upcoming workshops and other fun events that I do. Now it's time to comment. So please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button and hit that share button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. I shall see you next on String Safari next Tuesday. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.